2, 3. Hi, everybody. It's Angie from 3Ply Podcast, episode 85, and I'm joined by
Irene
and Joyce.
And we are so happy you're here to be with us today. It's a very cold winter day today. So, Irene, why don't you go ahead and get us started?
All right. Hello. We're back. And what have we been up to? We've been visiting with friends, family, lots of knitting people. And I guess it's time to get down to business. So let me start with the Burra Cowl Cal that maybe all of you have heard about. We're participating in that with our podcaster friends. Let me get this right. Frivolous and Frugal, Knits and Pieces, Pandemic Knitter, PJ Knits, Around the Table Yarns, Dude Knits, Got Nips, Got Whips.
Oops. I'm sure they'll use that forever now.
And Magpie's Cottage. Okay, so the Burra Cowl is a color work cowl by Marie Wallen. Now, it started January 1st. It's going to run the whole year, so you've got plenty of time to get started on that. It will end December 31st. We have a Ravelry thread started. We are just going to do Ravelry. So get out there, get your thing out. There's a thread for chatter and finished objects, and I'm sure somebody by now is finished. Maybe Noelle from Knits.
Wow.
Yeah. So anyway, go look that up. Let's see, what else do we have? The mini meetup in July. So Dawn and Penny of Frivolous and Frugal are doing the meetup again. It's at the end of July at the Hilton Garden Inn in Hoffman Estates, Illinois. And this year's theme is back to basics. What does that mean? No frills, we just want to sit around and knit. So we're not going to have all those swag bags. Penny might bring a Ziploc and bread, those bread closure things.
Bread ties.
But basically, yeah, we're trying to keep it low key. Inflation is bad, but keep in mind the meeting room is not free. That hotel likes us, but they like us because we're paying a meeting room rental. So donations will be appreciated. What else? Oh, you know what? The comment for this episode. Tell us if you're knitting from stash. I personally have noticed that many podcasters are saying that they're falling in love with their yarn that they have in their closet or wherever they keep their stash. And maybe it's time to fall in love with that yarn and use it. So tell me if that's what your intention is, that you're trying to be mindful this year. For us, Angie is taking care of all shopping. She's supporting every storm imaginable to mankind. But that's our Angie. She's a shopper.
Yep.
So I think that's all I've got for administrative.
Yeah, we got to shop. We got to keep things moving, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, so now we are moving on to can't see very well today. Dream knitting. So Irene, why don't you start?
All right, you know what I'm considering? The Open Water Shawl. It's by Melanie Berg. I'll insert a picture here. Angela from California, I saw her shawl. It is absolutely stunning. It was knit in dark gray fingering yarn. And so, of course, I don't have that in my stash. So I'm kind of like sitting back thinking, what do I have? It calls for 1,100 yards of light fingering. And so now I'm stumped, like, do I try to make it smaller and use what I have, or should I go and buy dark gray yarn? Because I want hers. Anyway, so that's my dream knitting. What have you got?
Joyce, you go ahead.
Well, my dream knitting basically consists of knitting from my stash, but I did last year buy the yarn for the Lene. I'll send you a picture. I recently bought a pattern by the Sockmatician to do his toe-up socks. I've done those before. I'm not that good at it. And the last pair I made for Spencer, I was way off. So I want to get that going. But other than that, I just want to knit what's behind me. And I know Some of it's earmarked, others, I don't remember what I was gonna make, but I'll make something else.
Yeah. You can always make a blanket. Well,
We'll
let's
get to
see.
that.
My dream knitting, as I was looking through my, all the things I've pinned over time, is this.
Oh,
It is called Like a Bird.
That's you.
It's so me. I was looking at it and I was like, oh my gosh, I so want to make this. And so I was talking to Betsy about it at Elgin Knitworks. And she said when they were just down in New Orleans, that they had jackets like this hanging in the stores for $400. I said, I can make one for less than $400. So I'm going to give it a whirl, I think.
when are you
That's
gonna
my
start that? Did you buy the yarn for that yet?
No, but I'm going to.
What color?
Oh, yeah, what color?
I think fuchsia, or because fuchsia is supposed to be the color of the year. You know, the Pantene color of the year this year is like a pink fuchsia color. So I think I might go with that. But we'll see.
Oh. If anyone could pull it off, it would be you.
If I
Definitely.
need some rhinestones.
You
On
could do
your
little
boots.
things on the end,
Yeah,
swing
really.
and
Swing,
make noise.
bend, and snap.
Right.
Oh man. So that, and the only other thing that I'm really like jonesing to make right now is that a little frog from Dot Peebles.
Oh, I've
See
seen
that
that.
everybody is
Yeah.
making them. They are so stinking cute.
Yeah.
And I really want to give that a
Yeah.
whirl. So
That is
her
true.
patterns are supposed to be super easy. So we'll see.
Itty bitty stuff.
Yeah. Well, I think I'm going to make it out of Rios and then it'll be a little bigger and a little less futzy on, you know, but I think I'll make it on 3s. Because I think the pattern calls for fingering, and I just don't.
Yeah, it's a little frog. It's
Yeah.
little.
He looks a little furry, so he's got to be.
Yeah, they put a little mohair. It's
Yeah.
I think it's fingering and mohair, but I think I'm just going to use Rios and try one and see how it comes out on
Yeah,
3.
I can't even imagine because he's so little and so fussy. If you make a mistake and try and pull it out,
Yeah, it'd be like a
make
pain
one
in
in
the-
Rios first, and then if you feel ambitious,
Right.
you can
Well, this is my
one the
thought.
other with
Yes.
the other yarns. Yeah.
Yes, because I always have to make many, many of things. So, all right, we are moving on to what are you wearing? So, Joyce, why don't you start? Because I think
I'm
yours
wearing
is
the
really
shift
cute.
cowl. I was laying in
I
the closet.
love
I was
that.
going to wear it the last time we podcast, and I came downstairs, and Joe's like, "Well, that's a lot of color going on."
I love it. I
Color is a
absolutely.
good thing. I don't know why he would be commenting on that.
Because how often do you see me in something this bright?
You
Never.
should wear that more often.
Yes.
So I'm sure that's what the comment was for.
So it's very beautiful. I love it. What yarn did you use?
This is the Rios.
It looks like it.
What's the DK weight?
Um,
Arroyo? Dos Tierras?
I think it was the first one.
Arroyo.
Arroyo, yeah. And then I just used solid pink, solid goldish color, and then one variegated. It's a couple years old now.
Is
It's
it
somewhere
really?
back in the.
I don't remember you wearing it. Probably because it's not blue or gray.
I think I've worn it one time other than today.
Oh my gosh. I am looking for the name of my pattern. So
Okay. I
Irene,
know
why
what you
don't you
want to
go?
say. I can read your mind.
You can read mine.
This is Autumn Comes by Lisa Haynes.
Cute. Very
Yeah,
cute.
love,
It is
love, love.
so cute. I saw
Yeah.
it in person. I love it.
Ribbing, right?
Yeah, I think it's a fisherman's rib, I think they call that, or broken rib.
Broken rib.
Broken.
And you
And
used-
so it took fingering weight yarn and mohair, and I only used half of the fingering weight yarn and then finished up the mohair. So I have about 48 grams of the fingering left. So that could go into a sock or
Right. Heels, toes.
Yeah.
yeah, very lovely. I'm getting a lot of comments, compliments on it. So
Yeah, it's beautiful.
I would probably like to do another one. So
It's a nice color.
yeah, thank
Very
you. Thank you.
Well, I am wearing the Sail Away cardigan by Marie Green. And the reason I couldn't remember the name of it is because they were calling it like a 4-day knit along or something, and a 4-day,
Oh,
and I call it the 40-day sweater. So anyway, here it is.
Have you worn it to school yet?
Oh, yes, many, many times, because it's my school colors. It's electric line. I don't know if you can tell how in the colors really how good it is, but it's electric blue and electric lime green with a little gray.
The
So
blue you can tell, the green not so much. In
Yeah,
person, I
green is-
remember.
the green is
very
like
pretty.
appley. I don't know.
Yeah, very pretty.
oh,
It's very
very
pretty.
nice.
But I wear it at school and everybody loves it. So, you know, it's fun. It's fun. And I enjoyed knitting it. It just, you know, sleeves take forever. I don't know what it is about sleeves.
Because they
just
do
kinda-
take forever. That's
Yeah,
why they
it's a-
call it Sleeve Island.
Oh, well, I think I don't want to make long sleeves on anything ever again, but I probably will. All right. So we'll move on to what did you finish? And Irene, you go first this time.
I finished the Glimmer. And I'll insert a picture because you won't get the right effect.
Pretty.
It's a very pretty poncho with this beautiful lace detail at the bottom. I knit it for a friend who saw my blue one that I have. And she said, oh, could you teach me to knit? And she said, she wanted to start with this. You've got to know when I'm given that, like, oh, teach me to knit, of course, because I love her so much that I would, of course, teach her. But then when she said this, I said, yes. And I'm driving home and I'm thinking, you're out of your mind. A dishcloth maybe, but not this. So I asked her what color she would like. She doesn't know that I actually knit it up. She thinks I bought the yarn.
Oh,
So she's getting this lovely gift.
that is
Anyway,
so
what else?
Okay.
Oh, and that's Malabrigo Dos Tierras teal feather is the color of this pretty yarn.
yeah, it's beautiful. And that's great yarn.
Yeah. Oh, the
I
whole
agree.
thing is just beautiful. Okay, and then I did finish this hot water bottle cover.
Cute.
Oh, look at that.
Cute.
Where did you get the hot water bottle to go inside?
I think it was Amazon. Walmart
Oh.
sells them too, so I do know where they're sold. But look at how
That's-
cute.
Darling.
Very cute.
So let's see.
I don't
what
even
do
have
I-
one of those.
Pardon me?
I don't even have one of those. Hot water
You
bottle.
don't, yeah, I know a lot of people, it's kind of an old fashioned thing. But what a nice gift for maybe not Christmas, because somebody razzed me about hot water bottle. Are you out of your mind?
I think it's a great idea.
Hey, to each his own. But I do think, like, what if you had a sick friend or something? Wouldn't that be
Yeah.
cute? Get well, kind of
Yeah,
like, oh, it's a
very
nice
cute.
cozy thing. Anyway, the pattern is hot water bottle cover by Church Mouse Yarns. And the yarn I used was at the dollar store, which is
Even
now
better.
$1.25 each, but it only took like a couple of skeins. So cost
Wow.
effective, cost effective.
Well, and if it's something that you're gonna, you know, if you're not feeling good, who knows what's gonna end up on it, so.
Right. Good
True.
point. Good
Yeah.
point. Yeah. Oh, and then the last thing, ta-da! This
Oh,
is the row by row cowl.
Nice.
So row by row sampler cowl by me. And
Oh,
the way
it's
this
so-
started up, remember at the meetup, Dawn comes up to me and says, oh, I was approached by someone and they asked, oh, Irene's making a cowl based on the row by row sampler socks. And I said, no, Irene's not. Oh, surely Irene is doing that. No, she's not. And of course, it became kind of like a double dog dare, if you will. Anyway, so I decided, all right, let me get my hands on this thing and do it. I'll insert some pictures because big thank you to Penny and Dawn. Penny tech edited the pattern and Dawn and Penny both test knit it. It really is cute. I'll insert a little video.
It's cute.
of the
Yeah.
cowl that, I did this at the end of last season, so you won't see snow, you'll see, you know, nice weather outside. So I'll put that in. Outside. So I'll put that in there, but I wanted to get to the bottom of who suggested that Irene should do this cowl. Noelle of Knits and Knits.
It wasn't her?
Yeah.
Oh, she's such a stinker.
Here it is, Noelle.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
She's a riot. Anyway,
She's a
so
riot.
a million kisses on the noses of Penny and Dawn and Noelle.
Very cute. I love it. I think it's beautiful. Are you
Thank
gonna sell the pattern?
Oh, yes, yeah, I'll get it out there on Ravelry. So, yeah.
Beautiful.
And you know, the proceeds are going to go towards our mini meetup. That's what I decided. So
Perfect.
maybe
That's
we can get a
great.
lot of people to buy it just so that we can give the money to Dawn to take care of the hotel room.
Very nice. Very nice. All right, hold on one second.
Is that her laundry back there?
I
Yeah,
don't know.
yeah, no, it's my sweaters. And I can't find what I'm looking for. I finished my speckles sweater.
Oh,
good for you.
I finished it. It's beautiful. And I don't know where I set it because I picked it up to put it over here and I set it somewhere where
Okay, well then maybe after the break you can.
Yeah, on the break
look
you can
for
find it.
yeah. So it's beautiful. I made it out of DK. And it's cream with a gray speckle through it. And I love it.
yeah,
really
it's a
love
very
it.
nice sweater.
Yeah. But the sleeves took forever. And I'd had the body done. It's just the sleeves, I was like dreading them. But once I made myself do them, it felt good to finish that project.
Right.
So,
You just have, it's a mindset. It's like, I'm just gonna do it till it's
I
done.
gotta do it. Gotta do it. So,
Sure.
yeah. So, I'll look for it on our break and I will show you this sweater.
Yay, yay, yay.
All right. So take a break.
No. I have
Joy,
plenty-
maybe she finished something.
Oh, maybe she did.
I have a couple things. I'll give Irene the pictures. Couple pairs of mittens for some coworkers. One, hold on, let me get my notes out. The arched gusset mittens by Pearl Soho. They were really cute. I ended up knitting those with, it's a now discontinued yarn by Classic Lee called Miracle. Very nice. And I did, and just a mohair that I found in my stash. So this is the yarn. It's very nice.
Oh, it's pretty.
Very soft. And I have quite a bit of that. So I thought maybe I should start using that up. And then this yarn I completely tossed after I was done, but I made the basic mittens by Mona Schmidt. And it's a very mohairy kind of yarn. There was a couple strands of other things in it, but it was mainly silver and gray. It had a little strand of black and a little bit of orange in it. And I made it for my friend Kristen at work. She's got very long nails, so they kind of look very awkward because they're so long, but her nails are so long, Angie, longer than yours.
Oh,
So I accommodated her nails.
that's pretty long.
I gave them to her and she loved them. She's like, and like I said, it has got a little bit of orange. And she's like, I want an orange hat. I'm like, listen, I am not your personal knitter. Like, I am not making you an orange hat. But
Oh,
they turned
man.
out really cute. And then let's see. I also made the mittens, or these are Pilea, Pilea DK by Katrina Lindhagen. And I also use the Miracle for these. Now, I originally made these for the one coworker, oops. And as I was making them, I'm like, oh, these fit me just perfectly. And her hands, I know, are a little bit chubbier than mine. So I ended up making them in. But boy, these are really cute. And I
Very
really
cute.
like them. So I figured I would just put them away in the little gift box for next year. And then I did make I think it's Birds and Ships by Caitlin Hunter.
That turned out great.
Turned out really cute, but I gotta say, I don't know if it just needs to stretch out a little bit, because I know Betsy's is hanging in the shop and hers looks a whole lot more drapier than mine does. And this is the Barocco. Oh, it's covered up. Stone something or another. Stonewash, it's called. But yeah, this was very fun to knit.
That's really cute.
What so at the top, you start out flat. Well, I guess I can put this down. It starts out flat, so you're just doing garter. And then when you put it in the round, you just switch to stockinette stitch. And after I finished, I thought, oh, it would have been so much cuter if I'd just done garter all the way down. But in the round, that's purling. Not that I really mind a purl, but it certainly would have taken me a little bit more time.
Oh, cute.
So that's done. And then we have so many babies. Joe's cousin's daughter, she was due this month. Well, baby came, I think, a week before Thanksgiving. So she'll be going home soon. So I made her a little baby vertebrae or a newborn.
Oh, it turned out so cute.
I know. And this is the yarn I got from Paige when I went to New Jersey to her shop. And now she won't be carrying yarn anymore. But this is old wool. And oh my gosh, it's completely washed, and I want to say dryable as well. Not that I'm going to risk that before I send it or give it a gift. And then we have our nephew, his wife is pregnant, and I made her one. So
Let me ask a question on the old wool, because I think I actually have one skein in my stash. How many yards did it take to make that little?
oh my, I don't even know, but I tell you, I feel like I have almost a whole skein still for a newborn.
And
Okay,
that's-
so you did, so it's a skein plus something.
No, it's not even one full skein.
Oh,
Because really, after you finish all the increases, you have to knit for 8 inches. That's it. So, and then a little bit of ribbing. And then there's really nothing to the sides. You just pick up the ribbing
yeah.
and it's such a cute little sweater.
And
But
that pattern, I own that pattern as well, and it's you can knit it in fingering, DK, or worsted. So
right, that's
and then
the
there's so you can, and it
that
goes,
there's
I think,
is that the title of the
Oh,
baby? Because
nice.
I've got the newborn that was free, but in the pattern it does have fingering, DK, and worsted, I think. And
Yeah.
this is the worsted, and really after you finish the increasing, this is only 9 inches.
See,
Yeah.
that might be a really good stash buster.
yeah, for
Exactly,
sure.
and-
Oh, good call.
This is the dollar store yarn. I didn't even use 2 full skeins.
See,
And it's only got
That was
109
so
yards per
soft.
skein. It is, I gotta tell you, for a dollar yarn, I think it's great for baby things. It's very soft, and I didn't put this in the washer and dryer, which you can. I just soaked it and blocked it, and I just blocked it last night, and they're practically dry. And then since this one is white, and also for this one, I'm just gonna like embroider some little daisies on here or something at the back, and then perhaps on the sleeve. I got to get to that. And that's it. I think that's it.
So cute.
Yeah, I love those little things, and they don't take but a couple of days.
Yeah, and I think
Just
they
like
go
that.
either way. I think my son and his wife are due to have a baby in a couple weeks, and I think maybe I'll whip one of those up for them.
I think you can.
Yeah,
Like I
that's
said,
super
it doesn't
cute.
take that long, like I said, especially in the worsted.
Right. Oh, it's
It
so
goes
cute.
so much faster.
So cute.
And I think I did the worsted, I want to say, on a size 7.
Oh yeah.
And then on the newborn one, I think I used a size 3.
Yeah, they're both super cute. And I know tons of people who've made them out of tons of different yarns, and
Yeah, you could
it's just a
whatever
great
color you
pattern.
want.
Yeah.
Because really, they're not going to wear it that long. And
There is, they do also have a pattern called the mommy vertebrae, and I think that, is for pregnant moms because their little belly sticks out.
right,
So,
which is
um,
a brilliant idea.
Yeah.
Really.
yeah, so it would be cute too.
Exactly. That's all I've done.
All right, so now we're gonna take a break.
Okay.
Same bad time, same bad channel. See you
Oh.
soon. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I did find my sweater. So I'll show it to you real quick. So this is Speckles, and you can, I think it's made to be worn with the little pearl bump sides out, but I didn't do mine that way. I like it better like this. So here it is.
Oh, cute. Still cute.
So, and I don't know if you can see, but I made the front, I did split sides, and I did the front a little shorter and the back a little longer, which I like because I'm fat and old.
Because, yeah, because we get it.
So it's pretty. I love it. I would make another one.
It's cute. I know it was simple and it fits just like a sweatshirt.
Yeah, it fits.
Cute.
It's real nice. It fits. I've worn it quite a few times already, which is,
Yeah.
you know, so
Well, 'tis the season to be wearing warm woolies. Yeah.
Well, and I gotta
weather
say,
weather.
this is the first year I've worn a good majority of my sweaters.
Yeah.
Last week we had a baby shower for Natalie, who the white baby vertebrae is for, and for the first time I wore the magnolia sweater,
Ooh.
and it was really,
That's pretty.
yeah, it was very cute, very nice and warm.
Yeah, it was kind of neat because when I wore this Speckles to work, somebody said, "Oh, where'd you get that sweater?" I said, "I made it." And she said, "No, you didn't."
Yeah, I had the
Yes,
same
I did.
reaction. One of the boys, my nephew, his now fiance, she knew I knit. I never said anything that I knitted the sweater or anything like that. And I was sitting next to my mother-in-law. She said, "Did you make that?" And I said, "Yeah." And Rachel from across the room, she's like, "What?" And my mother-in-law says, she said, "How'd you get that pattern in there?"
I willed it in with
It
my.
was hilarious. I'm like, I knitted it in from a woman who lives here for a year and sat next to me. I sat on the chair. She sat on the one end of the couch and she watched me knit for an entire year. It was hilarious. Like, Mom, I think you're losing it a little bit. It was very
Well,
funny.
but if you're not a knitter, how would you know? You know what I mean? Like she gets a pass.
It was
Yeah.
so funny. It was
That's
so
cute.
funny.
That's so cute.
She's
All right,
really-
well, I know we are moving on to my most unfavorite segment, but it's Irene's very favorite.
You don't have to talk, Ange.
No bare feet. So let's go.
Whoever
Irene, I wanna
watches
see-
us regularly knows exactly where we all fall into this realm of knitting socks. Anyway, my sock parade this time this is a toe up. Now, let me explain something about this. I went to a garage sale, so I ended up getting a sock that was already knit, plus a bunch of this yarn. So I had to kind of duplicate somebody else's sock. So I managed to do it pretty well. You know who ended up telling me the pattern was Queen Sandy. So the pattern is Toe Up Socks with a Difference by Wendy D. Johnson. It's a free pattern on Ravelry. And I managed to do okay. The difference, that pattern has stockinette here, and this was ribbed, and I just followed what the original one was. And yeah, kind of made a pair there. Made a second pair. That went to a son-in-law. I'll put a picture in. And then I did a cuff down with an Ogle. Ogle Designs used to make these, they don't dye anymore. The gal used to make these gradients. And so I got a gift from Queen Sandy of this yarn. And I thought, oh, surely some of this blue would be coming down on the toe at some point. It was basically an off-white sock, which is, it's just beautiful.
They're
It's just
gorgeous.
Very cute.
I like
They're
it a lot.
gorgeous.
So then the leftovers of these two yarns, I made some shorties.
Oh, cute.
And now you see the blue
There you
part.
got your dark blue. Yeah.
Yeah. So cute. So
Very cute.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh
All
my
right,
goodness.
again, just a vanilla, no big deal thing here. And then lastly, I got a gift of Knit Circus sock yarn, Greatest of Ease. It's an 80-20 merino nylon. And the colorway is Brew Crew Stripes. So I knit up these socks, and thank you, Cindy, for the yarn. Whoops.
Very cute.
Look at that.
I didn't expect him to stripe like that.
Yeah, you know what? It's not a self-striping yarn. It's basically kind of a mixture.
Yeah.
These are toe up. I can always tell what I've done because for the toe up, I always do a 1x1 at the end
Oh, yeah.
and do a sewn bind off. And then I have some leftovers. So I thought, oh, I'll make another pair. So this was the conclusion of that yarn.
Cute. I just
So-
love I love how you use up every drop of your
Right.
sock yarn. You just,
I get so much joy out of that.
that's
know,
like,
I don't think I'm a cheap ass, but there's something about using up this yarn that just gives me the jollies here. I love
Well,
it.
I wonder if it's almost that you want to see, well, I have this much left. Can I get 2
What?
toes out of this? I mean, it's almost like that. I kind of almost feel it's like a game for you.
Yeah, like a challenge.
Awesome. Yeah.
So I'm almost done with the second one here. The reason I didn't do 2 at a time with this, because I had this jawal that I didn't want to cut. So I thought I'll just do the 2. But this is the funny part. So I'm binding off with the sewn bind off. I have the 2 circs. You know, do you ever think that you have made every possible mistake in knitting by now, right?
Yeah.
No, because at the evening you're kind of cross-eyed and it's late. I sewed it together.
All right, I've not done that.
What's that?
That's
I'm like,
good.
uh-oh, I got me a problem here.
That is so funny.
Oh my
It's not easy to undo a sewn bind off. Man, I thought I was gonna kick myself. It was bad. Anyway, but the other thing that's interesting, so then I thought, oh, I should weigh this to see how much I have, but I'm like touching it and I'm like, well, what's in there? Look what was in there. How cute is that? I
That's so
didn't know it was
cute.
in there.
Yeah,
They
you
should
can-
advertise it a little bit. I had no clue.
I pulled those things out. I completely forgot all about them.
Yeah, such a,
Yeah.
well, it looks like such a cute little egg roll. It's well formed. But again, you're touching it and I'm like, there's something weird there going on. And it was that. So, okay, so almost done with that. Again, toe up. I'm trying to get really good at the toe up because I want Joyce to ask me questions. And then I'm going to look like the big cheese that knows what she's talking about. She's going to say, oh, how do you do this? Well, this is how I do it. I sew the sock together. Anyway,
That's awesome. I think
It's
that's
an
awesome.
ornament. You can't actually wear it.
Yeah.
right.
It's strictly for looking with your eyes.
Oh my gosh, you're so funny. Well, I don't have that much. I think before the holidays, I was knitting on Zachary's socks, and that's all I finished. But they turned out really cute.
Oh, they're
I love the
beautiful.
color.
Yeah, they're really cute. And that
They
was,
are beautiful.
oh, I did see the label over here.
Didn't we
Oh,
talk about that last time?
The Lang Jawal.
Yeah. Those
So,
are
yeah.
gorgeous.
Oh, let me ask you this. Did it have anything in the center?
Yes. But
So
again,
that must be their like trademark.
I took it out and I didn't use it. And even the black is same thing as you have, the little the
Yeah.
turquoise one, the
Oh,
Jawal. And that's somewhere because I've been using that one for heels, toes, and socks.
oh, and you know
Heels
what? I
and-
think we're mispronouncing. Didn't somebody tell us long ago?
I
I
don't know.
think it's Yavol.
Jawal.
It's German Yavol. Yeah.
Okay, well, I don't know if I'm gonna remember that. But anyway, that is the only thing that I finished sock wise.
Okay.
And I haven't started another pair because I do want to do the toe up, but I got a little bit of other stuff first.
Cool. All right, so we're going to move on to what are you knitting? Joyce, why don't you start?
Oh, I can do that. Zachary, when he was here for the holidays, he had a hat. I don't remember making him a hat, but he has lost one of his fingerless mitts. So I'm going to make him another hat. I just do this at work, knitting, ribbing, trying to get it over with. So I'm going to make him the Bernard hat because I just love the Bernard hat.
That's nice.
So, and I'll just find a vanilla pair of fingerless
And
knit.
who makes that pattern?
This is, come on, let me get it open. I don't know. Knox Mountain Knit Company.
Okay.
Hold on, let me see. Designed by Sasha McDonald. Very
Very
cute. I've made this several times along with the allotment hat, which I just think it's a nice manly hat. And let's see, what else am I knitting here? I am also participating in the Burra Cowl, and I haven't given this one a lot of knitting time in the last few weeks. I decided it's going to be like my Sunday knit. For the rest of the week, I can knit whatever I want. And this is about as far as I have gotten. And
That's pretty.
it's okay. I'd like to see the rest of the colors in there. I can't really see a pattern yet.
And did you, boy, because I thought we had the same or similar yarn. Let me show you mine.
Anyway. Yep,
But this looks weird.
different order.
It's just marled.
You have more of that.
Oh,
Mine
I
is
see.
yellow,
I
yeah.
see what's going on. Yeah. Okay.
So
Yeah.
very cute. And then, so remember the story of all the yarn after we transferred rooms and Joe saw all the bags in my room. Well, I'm still in the process of getting rid of that. And I started at my friend Dave, Bachelor. I started him an Afghan, and it was one of the Ripple ones. And, you know, they just take so much time. We have to pay attention. Not a lot, but, you know, throughout the thing. So I ripped it out. I wasn't that far. I had maybe 10 inches. And I thought, I'm just going to make him the Garter Swish blanket by Stephen West. And it's just 2 worsted weight yarns held together.
Nice.
Forever.
Is there a thread on the front of that?
It's tails.
Oh, okay. I'm like, it looks like a heart. It's like looked like a perfect. I was like,
Okay, how's it? Better?
yes, much better. That's pretty.
Well, I think, you know, the only thing he says, I don't want any green. All right. So at first I thought it was just the solid color that you're going to use it with. Okay, hold on. I had a thing come up. Can you see me or no?
Yes.
Yeah, it took away my screen. Anyway, so he didn't want any green. So along with the gray, I'm going to carry throughout. I thought there was only 5 colors. Well, it turns out there's 8. So that's 3 more skeins I get to get rid of because I have all that yarn. Once upon a time when the kids were younger, those cozy memory blankets, you know, with the one with the little square. Well, I had bought them each one. So, and after I started doing Carson's, I'm like, yeah, I'm not doing this. So the 2, I think I have a couple squares already made. I'm like, I'm just going to save them. If I ever have grandchildren, they can use them as doll blankets. I don't care. So, so I have these 2 colors, all manly colors, except, you know, one more green.
I would agree. That looks like a manly
Yep.
blanket.
Yeah. And I got some more brown. So I think it'll be cute. So this is my, when I get in bed and I don't feel like concentrating, this is what I'm going to knit on.
Nice.
So yeah, I'm liking it. And I still think, I don't want to buy any more yarn, but I still think I don't have enough of one color to do a whole blanket. So I'm just going to have to buy one solid color, enough to get me through another blanket, which I can incorporate the other colors that I do have.
Yeah.
Maybe,
Perfect.
maybe 2 more blankets I can probably squeeze out. So we'll see.
Well, you're on a roll. I like that.
I have a huge, what are those? Those shrink bags. What the hell?
Oh, yeah.
Storage saver bags. I have one that's like just slides in and out from underneath my bed. I just want it gone. So that's my goal this year. I don't know that I am going to knit another blanket after I knit this one. And other than that, that's it. I don't know what to knit anymore. That's why this was so nice to pick.
Yeah. Just mindless.
That and I have so many that I want to start. I don't know where to start. I'm just I'm immobile at the moment.
Yeah.
you know,
You know,
other than
that
the big-
happens though. Have you noticed that? There are those moments where you're kind of, I don't know, it's not really in a funk. Nothing is inspiring you maybe, and then, but it comes, it always, you know, you figure it out.
you know, every time we podcast and we purchase stuff and I show it, it like ends up over here. It's still there. So what I need to do is go through everything and say, okay, finish what's in this bag. All
Yeah.
right, finish what's in this bag. But again, I still have the problem is what I purchased the yarn for. I don't remember what the hell I was going to make.
Well, that's why I think this year we should be mindful, you know, figure it out. Let's not be bozos here.
Like
Come
Debbie
on.
says, put it in Ravelry
Yeah.
Oh,
or put it on your queue.
as an aside, there's somebody who actually put a message on our Ravelry under 3-ply, and it was directed towards you, Joyce.
Uh-oh.
She liked your butterfly, the papillon shawl,
Oh,
and says something like, oh, Joyce doesn't have it in her Ravelry account. And I wanted to look at it to get the colors.
oh,
Just saying.
we'll have to, well, I think it was just a nitpicks and
I think it was nitpick.
Was
Right,
it?
right.
It's not stroll, right?
I know the chroma fingering was the black.
Well, I
Was
used
not scroll.
No, it's not stroll.
Yeah,
That's like their
it's
sock.
in the previous episode. I don't remember what the
I'll have
color.
to, I'll have to
What
find
was it
out what that
called?
is.
I don't know. Well,
I
today
also
was
want-
not the day that we were going to talk about. I threw that in only because you mentioned Ravelry, and I'm like, oh my God.
Oh, well, actually, and I did not look up her name. I apologize, but I did see it. They requested me to write up the pattern for that little snowman scarf.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, I don't, yeah.
So I will, at some point I will get to that, but I know it, I put it away with the Christmas stuff, but it really was easy peasy. Nothing fancy, just a little bit of color work just to bring out the blue. And one other thing, I do want to make Pam's butterfly that she made.
I think she was laughing that you were choosing another one to make that was not the, yeah, it's just funny. It was funny. I thought none of us, Angie, are you putting things into Ravelry? I don't think we do that.
No,
Here's
we
some
don't.
I'm really
problem.
bad about it.
We put
We
it on, well, we put it on the podcast.
Yeah.
I know I still should just for future reference, but I know a lot of people use their journals. I use my phone for like shopping, that kind of thing, but really need, when I get home from shopping and buying yarn, I really need to put it in book or journal and say, this is what I intended for. I mean, if I go back and think, yeah, I don't really like that anymore, I can pick something else, you know, and, you know, use pencil.
I don't think I will ever do that. It's not, it's homework. I don't want to do it. I
I'm
just
gonna
want to
try.
knit. I want to sit and knit.
Look
That's
at
all.
all the stuff that I have. And there's more down here on the floor, and there's more over there on the other side, more upstairs. I got to do something.
You know what? We should get somebody to come over and do it for us. You know what? I could see myself sitting down knitting while the person was, you know, cataloging everything. I would talk to them while I'm knitting. You just,
I think I'm just going to put a page on my phone and just let the microphone do the talking
There you go.
or the writing.
you
I should say.
That's easy.
Right? How easy is that? Google does the same thing.
For sure.
So I just have to get wiser, and I don't know. I got to get it together.
okay.
I don't know. I just like having a big stash.
Yeah, I don't, but I'm a little overwhelmed at the moment.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Mine's pretty huge.
We know.
Angie's Yarn Shop.
It is. It kind of is. Kind of is. All right, Irene, what are you knitting on?
Well, I showed you the Burra cowl, and then aside from socks, I am doing this little boy sweater for a grandson.
So
Oh,
cute.
so
I love the
cute.
stripes.
So I'm doing the 6-year-old size for a 4-year-old. It seems
Good idea.
to me he's so slight of build. And then of course, what do you think's next? The freaking sleeves. You know if if I just get it started, I'll go.
Yeah.
Don't
That's
want,
the thing. It's a small amount of knitting.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't want
Right.
to do it.
Well, do
And you
either
know,
of
I
you do
also
them?
notice, I think there are sections of a sweater. You started, okay, that's one thing. You get to the point where you're, you know, cutting off here and then going in the round, you know, the yoke, this body, there's parts to it. And so now I'm on this part 3 for the sleeves, and it's like I'm stuck kind of like, I don't know.
Do you do them 2 at a time?
I don't want to do them 2 at a time. There's striping here. And I thought, again, the ball management,
Yeah.
which is my complaint about the burra. Balls everywhere. I don't know that. See, I'll tell you who was the smartest one out of the 3. Angie. Burra cowl, Cal.
Nope.
Nope.
That's true.
I'll tell, and the main reason is because everybody's doing the same colors and the same, and I think it's ugly. If it was like hot pink and lime green and turquoise,
But
I
you
might
could
get
make it that.
But you could do it your own.
Yeah.
well, I don't know. It just
Yeah.
didn't do it for me.
You know what? I think my problem, I'm not good at color work, and this is very time intensive in my opinion, because I'm not good at it. I'm not Noelle. If I were Noelle, of course, listen, anybody who's good at something, they want to do that, right?
Right.
I remember knowing people who like to bowl. I'm not going bowling. I can't bowl. I don't want to do it. What am I, gutter
Yeah.
balls the whole way through? No, I'm not going bowling with you. Okay.
Yeah, it didn't strike my fancy, and I was just like, I'm not going to put time into something that I don't want to make. So
You're a genius.
Well, the yarn we had was very nice. The Jamisons, I can't imagine that stuff around my neck for that long.
oh no,
That's very itchy.
what are you using?
Blue Sky Fibers.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't have wanted the Jameson on my neck either. That was another bleh. So
Yeah, no. I mean, and I like the yarn but not around the neck.
yeah, no, exactly. It's good for like mitts or something, you know, but I couldn't wear a whole sweater out of it or anything that touched
Or
my
I
neck.
wonder if you had a turtleneck and then put the thing on, or maybe you're putting your coat on and then having it outside of your coat, the cowl. Listen, if it were knit up and ready to go, I'd wear it. I don't have a problem with it. I don't think it's that ugly, like you're saying.
I just don't like the colors.
Yeah.
I just didn't do anything for me. It just was like, I looked at it and I was just like, you know, and
Yeah.
I figured if it doesn't call to you, don't knit it. If
Yeah.
it doesn't call
Don't
to
waste
you,
your time.
don't do it. Yeah,
Yeah.
Or the money or the yarn.
right.
It's not worth
You
it.
should love what you're knitting. I think
Right.
that is the whole point of all of this. I think we're all in this because we love it.
Yep.
Right.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Agreed.
So anything else over there, my friend? No? All right. So I'll show you what I'm knitting. I'm very excited about this. It's coming out so cute. So the shop is doing that winter, I don't know, spring knit along, whatever it is, of the coffee bean cardigan. So
Yeah, that one's really cute.
so it's Madeline Tosh is the pink, and the gray, I forget what the gray is. It's a transition. It's black, then it goes to gray, then it goes back to black, then back to gray. So that's what I'm using for mine.
Very nice.
Cute.
And I really like it. It's a fun knit. I like the stripes. Two one way, two back, two one way, two back, you know, so, and
You can carry the yarn along the side.
yeah, so it's
Nice.
pretty cute. So that's my, so here's the hot pink,
Ooh,
That's hot.
beautiful.
and the gray is on floor. And so it kind of,
Oh, how nice.
yeah,
Cute. And what yarn is that?
I don't remember. Betsy just got it. It's really pretty. She's got other colors. Like somebody's doing like a crayon color with black. That's really pretty. There's just so many choices. I wanted something that I knew I would wear, and I like
Right.
pink and you know, the color of the year. So I thought, oh, this pink and gray will look like, you know, good and plenty. It's,
Yeah.
you know. The Barbie movie's coming out. I might need to go see it. I might need to wear this
Yes,
movie.
or maybe the furry bird thing would be good for the Barbie movie.
That would be very good.
I
for
think
the-
that's what you should try to do. Mhm.
Yes. I'm kind of excited about the bird thing. I've been
I
staring.
thought you were gonna say, I'm kind of excited about the Barbie movie.
No. So Ryan Gosling maybe, but yeah, no, I just kind of, it's one of those things that's been sitting in my queue and I'm like, oh, I really want to make, I kind of want to make that. I really would like that. It's weird, but I like it. So we'll see. So,
Okay,
and that is what I'm knitting.
all right.
One project, Angie, that's
I
different.
know. Can you believe it?
Oh,
It's yeah, I'm trying to be monogamous. Well, I am gonna knit the Belfast tunic that Linda made.
Oh, I saw you modeling it.
Yeah, I'm
Yes.
gonna,
Very
that
nice.
was on the website in the
Yeah.
gold. So I'm gonna test knit that pattern for Linda and see how it comes out. Because I really like that. I think that's kind of a fun
yeah, that was
little
cute.
thing. Yeah, I think she calls it the Belfast tunic. So, and that's gonna be available at Elgin Knitworks and they have the yarn and everything. So
I'll have to put a picture in.
yeah, it's really pretty. So, yeah, so that's what I'm knitting.
Okay,
Nice.
And now we're gonna move on to, if I had my phone up, it would be more helpful.
how are we doing on time? We're doing fine.
Oh, we're at our favorite segment, ladies. Don't tell my husband. All right, who wants to go first? Go, Irene, go.
Well, the only reason you're seeing new stuff is because this was purchased in December. So I took a little trek to the Fold in Marengo with Angie, and I bought this Socks That Rock, lightweight, and it's from that Blue Moon Fiber or something. What is it
Blue Moon
called?
Fiber Company.
Blue Moon Fiber Arts. Okay, so they had that. I thought I'll get that. Then we went to Mosaic Yarns in Mount Prospect, and I saw this and I thought, oh, this is different. It's Haiku Madrona for socks. I
Right.
thought, oh, nice color. And it's interesting. 30% baby alpaca, 30% merino wool, and 20% bamboo viscose, and 20% nylon. So it might be a nice hardy sock. I don't know. We shall see.
Interesting.
That's for the future. And then quickly, I'll just tell you, I got this on Amazon, and this is a light bulb, Norb Focus Light. So it's a 9-watt LED light bulb. And I'll tell you why I got it. I don't like the light that I have. I kind of stuck it in the bedroom because it's ugly. Okay. So what I did was I looked this up, and I have to tell you, it's a very good light so that I can see my knitting at night. It's supposed to allow you to focus if you were studying, a student. The only thing I should say is that it's not recommended for people who've had cataract surgery. I thought, oh, that's weird, isn't it? So I throw that out there. I have not yet had cataract surgery. I'm sure it's in my future at some point in my life. What else do I want to say? Oh, it also says brightness is 780 lumens. Doesn't mean much to me, but the estimated energy cost, maybe because it's LED, $1.31 per year.
Wow.
Fascinating.
Really fascinating.
Awesome.
I love it. And it was like, I don't know, maybe $15. So, hey,
Worth it.
cost-effective. Worth it. All right. That's all I got to say.
All right. And Joyce, what do you got?
Take it away, Angie. I didn't shop at all.
Really?
Not really. I have not shopped at all.
What's going to happen to this segment? It's going to have to be, don't tell Angie's husband.
You wouldn't care. All right. So I picked up 2 skeins of this Wonderland tweed.
Oh, that's cute.
It's really soft. And unfortunately, this light is like kind of blowing out the color.
I remember you looking at that at the store.
The
Yeah.
color is called Copper Halfpenny. So it is kind of a coppery color. So I got it to match my hair.
What are you
And,
gonna,
what's that?
what are you gonna make?
There, I found a little kind of vesty sweater thing with short sleeves that I think I might knit for the spring, but this yarn is so soft. And
Very
I
pretty.
love the tweed in there.
Mhm.
And she has so many colors. There's lavender and blue and gray and two kinds of gray. And there's a beautiful yellow, which I also might need to get some, and a beautiful green. I mean, they're stunning. So, and the yarn is so soft. So, and it's got a lot of yardage. It's 310 yards, sport weight. So,
Wow.
that's a lot of yardage. So
Yeah.
I like those. And then Wednesday night when I was at the shop, Just Nina from Just Nina Knits came in. She is going to be dyeing some yarn for Betsy, and she brought her some zebra yarn. And I was lucky enough to snag one before I left. And I don't know if you probably can't see this. It is pink.
Yeah,
And black.
Nice.
blown out a little bit.
It's pink and black, and it's going to go great with my sweater. So I'm
Yeah.
going to make a Sophie shawl or Sophie scarf out of this.
Nice.
I love it.
That'll be darling.
She brought so many beautiful colors. She is the sweetest lady. And she's going to be knitting for Betsy. This is Zebra DK.
Wait, she's gonna be dying for,
Dying for Betsy, excuse
okay.
me. Okay, so this is Zebra DK, 100% superwash. It is DK weight, 2-ply, 246 yards, hand wash, dry, flat. And she's out of Batavia, Illinois. She's local.
Yeah.
We adore her. So there's a black and white called newsprint. There was some like wilder colors. There was like a turquoise and purple. Oh my God, so
oh
amazing.
my gosh,
So
how
if I can,
nice.
if I can get her to send Betsy to send me a photo, because it's snowing, I don't think I'm going to go over there today. I will send it to you and we can stick it in the newsletter. But love this yarn.
Stick it in
and-
the podcast.
Cute.
Yes. Super cute.
Very cute.
Right? Okay. So, and then one last thing, Betsy gets those little rubber tips for your needles. And they're like different, there's like mushrooms and whatever.
I saw those on her newsletter. I'm like, so I have to get some of those.
Okay, well, you better call her if you want some, because M&M's has discontinued these little people.
No way.
Yes, because somebody made a stink about the little people.
Oh, copyright.
No, somebody
No?
made, no, M&M's is not going to have these little guys on their M&M's anymore.
What?
Yes, somebody said something about the girls don't wear heels or something. I don't know. Some stupid, everybody's got some stupid thing to say about something. They're just M&Ms. We
Ugh.
eat them. We love them. We love
But you
the
pop them in your
M&Ms.
mouth. They're gone. You can't see them. Oh my
They're
gosh, they're so cute.
So she had blue, she had red, and she had green. I know she was going to get a few more. So, girls, if you want some, I would call over there today because
I think I can go this week. So
I just absolutely love them. She
So
also got a bunch of Valentine ones. See, look, I am the
Oh,
M&M
that's
man,
cute.
and I am not bad. Don't
they're
get me
Isn't it a
wrong.
shame? Things that you've known for a long time just go away because of
Right.
somebody's problem.
and I
with it.
love their little Christmas one where he
I
faints.
know.
I love that one.
And
I don't
the
know. It
cozy
must have
one
been
is a-
offensive to somebody. I don't get it, but
I don't either.
Yeah.
People are just looking for stuff to crab about.
Yeah.
It just makes
Well,
me
and
angry.
Don't
Don't take away my M&Ms. I love them.
It's so upsetting. So
Plain
upsetting.
nut peanut. Just saying. So anyway,
I'll eat
but she
both.
also had some really cute Valentine ones. She has all kinds of other ones. She has some chickens that I really like. Tons and tons of really cute ones. So if you see her newsletter, you will see some of the new ones on there. And if you give her
Don't anybody call her till after I picked up my M&Ms.
So M&Ms, yes, there they are. We love them.
we're
I am
going to have
so-
to call them vintage now.
Yes, well, I'm not gonna, I've got to be very careful with them so Buttons doesn't take them and eat them because
Yeah.
she's famous for eating my stuff. But yes, M&Ms, sad, rest in peace, my cute little M&Ms. I love you. And
What the hell?
that's all I have to say.
Okay. Well, on that note,
It's just a caricature. I don't get it. Okay.
No, you'll never understand.
People have nothing better to do than bark about something that's none of their business. If you don't like M&Ms, don't eat them. More for me.
I was on such a kick for such a long time. I found Joe. He usually stashes them for me. After I eat a pack, I got to search the house to find them. But I haven't really been eating them. So I have one package I got in my stocking. One package is still in the cupboard, along with a half a bag of another. And then in this drawer, I found the Christmas M&Ms and peanut M&Ms. But Carson comes home, she's taken over my job of eating the M&Ms.
They're just,
They're addicting.
you know, I'm not a chocolate person, but I love my M&Ms, my plain M&Ms. So I might have to get an M&M tattoo just because I love it.
Oh, no.
There you go.
All right.
Yeah.
Well,
Vintage,
ladies, I think we've covered everything,
I think so.
including M&Ms. And it was a pleasure to be with everybody today. We're very happy to see you, and keep on knitting.
It's good for your health.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everyone.
Look, I hung my cow properly.
I love him.
It took me hours. I hate hanging pictures. I suck at it. And it's higher than I wanted it to
Yeah.
be.
Well, but you know what? Now you don't have horns coming out of your head.
Now he's just
Yes,
kind of
exactly.
in my head. He's sniffing my hair.
We have a room at school called the wellness room for nursing moms, and
Oh.
I'm decorating it in cows.
Oh, that's
And
good.
we're calling it the udder room.
You got to make a sign hanging out the door.
Well, I'm gonna have to hang it on the inside because it's not school appropriate. So
Oh, I like that. That's good.
yes.